The vapor that we call life. The vapor.
This is a Cinema Beats
Unless
production.
you assume a God, the purpose to life is meaningless. So I pray you're listening and receiving this. I'm not preaching this, not even teaching this. And if you're not blind, I know you're seeing this. We glamorize death and destruction, living in a world where peace cannot function. Telling lies, running on another's assumptions. Now that you hear the truth, what's your malfunction? He who thinks he's something when he's nothing deceives himself. I hold everything to the one that gave me breath. As we run into battles with our visions blurred, losing, and then we lean on the word. Preachers in the pulpit, preaching in our pockets. I had it up the year, don't make them stop it. Give me freedom, life or death, or a wealth. It's them or self. The vapor that we call life. Learn to love the little flights that bring insight to the mind. Don't question with an empty why. Be very cautious not to undermine. We have a limit on time. Decide to commit or deny the greatest plan God designed. As we hold our longest breath, the vapor we call life. That is the only reward for the wages of sin. What's coming to us, we will get in the end. The love of money is the root to all evil. I love God, soar above like an eagle. Nations are talking peace, prepare for high-tech war. And with their power, they have nothing to answer for. I read my word, put on my helmet and shield. So after battle, I will live. If we live for a purpose, we will die for a reason. And death comes, just like the changing seasons. All choices have consequences, be blessed or cursed. Don't let your loyalty to God be perverse. Who is the image of the beast? Who gives it power? We are headed, see to our final hour. There is a line unseen that crosses every path between God's patience and His wrath. The vapor that we call life. Learn to love the little flights that bring insight to the mind. Don't question with an empty why. Be very cautious not to undermine. We have a limit on time. Decide to commit or deny the greatest plan God designed. As we hold our longest breath, the vapor we call life. The world is coming to an end and we still living in sin. Preachers and teachers are getting sent to the pen. Drugs and war is the only thing that we see. Too many young black men independent deceased. The world is the beast. Lord, I can't stand alone. So for higher power, I get down to your throat. Don't reach for that chrome, or you better reach for that book. All the brimstone and fire where your soul will be took. All the world will be destroyed with no man left. You can't run from God, you're only running from self. In Revelations 1 and 7, it clearly states that God's Almighty's coming back someday. And every man breathing will look his way, even the one that pierced him the previous day. You see, God's the only truth that you cannot escape, but you can't erase all your sins. The vapor that we call life. Learn to love the little flights that bring insight to the mind. Don't question with an empty why. Be very cautious not to undermine. We have a limit on time. Decide to commit or deny the greatest plan God designed. As we hold our longest breath, the vapor we call life. The vapor that we call life. Learn to love the little flights that bring insight to the mind. Don't question with an empty why. Be very cautious not to undermine. We have a limit on time. Decide to commit or deny the greatest plan God designed. As we hold our longest breath, the vapor we call life. Exhale.